anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the brief broadcast. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Wherever you are connecting from, I appreciate you. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. If you are joining from Biafra land, you are joining from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, whichever part of the world you are joining from, I appreciate you and I thank you so much for connecting. Today is another day. I say happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to Biafrans, any place you are joining from. If you are joining from any part of Biafra land, I say happy Sunday to you. Remember, it is Sunday. Nneka Bridget, thank you so much for joining, Nneka. Please, as you're joining, share the video on your own platform. Share it to family and friends. Share it to people around you. Keep on sharing. As we have worship today, being Sunday in our various churches, after worshiping, remember, we have our special religion, which is Biafra. Biafra is our religion and there is no going back. So as we have worshipped in our various churches, we still have to come back to worship the most important worship that we all need. The most important we all need to worship for our future, for our born generation, to make sure that things never get wrong. That is why I'm here. So thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting. Share the video on your platform. Today we are going to talk about the day that we are in. The days are evil. You know, the days are evil. The days are evil. That is why we have to take some drastic measures. Take some different direction that we have not taken in the past. You can see things are changing. I'm not supposed to be broadcasting this time, but I have to. Things are not the way it used to be. I'm on a different direction today. I'm on a different place. It's all for good. It's all for good. As they are changing, we are changing. As we are preparing to move into Biafra by next year, we will leave no stone unturned. We have to do everything necessary that have to be done to prepare for ourselves for the days ahead. The days ahead are evil, and we must have to get ready and prepare for ourselves. We don't have to leave any stone unturned. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or what anybody does or what anybody is doing. We will continue to speak up and continue to do what we have to do. All we have to do, the most important thing I do here is to encourage my fellow Biafrans. Word of encouragement to Biafrans to stand firm, because the days are evil. It is going to get tougher. It is not going to be easy. It's going to get tougher by day. As the day goes by, it's going to get tougher. When you see things that are happening today, you see the things that are happening, you're going to know that it's going to get tougher. That is why you have to start training yourself. This is not the time to relax. It is not the time to enjoy. It's not the time to party. It is not the time to relax in your comfort zone. You have to move away from your comfort zone at this time, because we are heading to a very difficult time. That is why most of us have started training ourselves for difficult days ahead. When our spokesperson, the spokesperson of IPOB, Master Simon Ekpa, has said that Biafra is coming in 2023, it is not a joke. It is not a joke. It's a reality. So if you have not started preparing yourself, please and please, you better begin to prepare yourself. Leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. It is no longer business as usual. Leave your comfort zone and prepare yourself. It is going to be difficult. It is not easy for anybody, neither you nor me. More especially our brothers and sisters in Biafra land, it is not easy for them. It is very difficult for them. But against all odds, we must do what we have to do. We must do what we have to do. We don't just have to relax and say it is difficult. Even if it is difficult, but it is doable. The coming of Biafra is a reality. For a very long time, people have been speaking about it, talking about it, and we think maybe it's just a child's play, it's just a mere hearsay, but it is not. It is not. Today, we are in a situation where everybody have to agree that things cannot be business as usual. That is why we have to move away from our comfort zone and stay in an area where you got to put your skin on a very tough stage. When we are talking about Biafra coming on 2023, it is not a joke. We are coming home. Those of you who are saying, come home, come home, come, prepare yourself. Sometimes you think that we are just online talking. We are only creating the awareness so that we can't take people unaware. We are all there creating awareness, but we are doing the necessary things. You must have to listen and open your ears and ears wide. Pay attention to every information. Have to listen to 97.5 FM, Voice of Biafra. Listen. The Voice of Biafra is growing wide to all corners. In Iguacha, you can hear Voice of Biafra now, and so many other places are going to be launched very soon. All those are being done so that you can be taken unawares. The coming of Biafra in 2023 is a reality. It is not just a dream, it's a reality. If you have not started seeing it, start to see it and begin to prepare yourself. As I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself, and I'm getting prepared. I'm getting prepared. Don't think that we are only talking online. Some people say, come home, come home. Don't wait. Don't worry about us who are speaking online. There are so many information that we have that you don't have. That is why we are not taken unaware. That is why when we are speaking and when we are doing things, we act extraordinary. We do things that is unimaginable. Some things that we do, you don't imagine that we will be done. Sometimes you begin to imagine, why are these people speaking in this way? You see some people saying that you are not in Nigeria, you don't know what is going on. That is true, I'm not in Nigeria, but there are so many things that happen in Nigeria that I know that you do not know. So many things happen in Nigeria that I know that you don't know. You have to leave your comfort zone. Friday Peters, thank you so much for joining Friday Peter. You must have to leave your comfort zone. I'm not supposed to be broadcasting this time. You can see I have reduced my broadcast. I'm supposed to be broadcasting on a daily basis, but due to the situation of things, due to some responsibilities that have added to me, I have to be able to move out of my comfort zone and be able to do what I have to do. Because the coming of Biafra is not going to be a child's play. Our parents have fought for us. They fought and fought gallantly for 3 good years. Thank God, thank you, that this time it's not going to be 3 years. No, it's not going to be. This time it's going to be very, very, very short time. We're going to finish everything in the shortest distance of time. In the shortest time that we have, it's going to be finished. In a twinkle of an eye. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Leave your comfort zone. Every man in Biafra land, leave your comfort zone. It doesn't matter where you are. Even if you're living abroad, you have a responsibility. Begin to train yourself for the days ahead. The days ahead is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. You see, most of the time, when you sit, we just have to be serious. I'm telling you, we just have to be serious. Freedom is not handed over to anybody. You got to fight for it. Mainly, when you are seeking for your freedom from the hand of a fellow black, you must have to be serious. When you are seeking for your freedom from the hand of a fellow black, you must have to be serious. You don't just wake like people who are saying that there is nothing wrong in following it politically. If we were in a sane country where you have a very good representation, we wouldn't have the need of pushing ourselves so hard, or passing through the difficult means, going through a very tough stage to suffer our body and soul, to undergo certain training and certain measures before we come. No, we won't go to that extent. But we are dealing with animals. The Fulani Janjaweed, we are dealing with the animals. And you can see the videos all over. But it is so sad that out of everything that is happening in that zoological conflict, it is only the Biafran people that seem not to understand what is going on. Some of the Biafran people, some Biafrans don't know the stage we are. They don't know. And they don't care to know. They are still singing the song of Peter Obi. A fake song that you know that can never materialize. You have to prepare yourself. The Fulanis know that Biafra is coming. They know what we are up to. The Fulanis know better than you do. They know that Biafra is coming. And that is why they are on speed. The Fulanis are on speed, doing everything that they want to do, activating everything that needs to be activated. But you, who is fighting for the freedom, who is supposed to be more serious, you are not. Just see, yesterday, sit at home. Sit at home. You are carried away with dancing and playing around, saying you are going for 1 million march. 1 million march for a man that did not speak for you. He didn't speak for you when you were killed. 14 innocent youths were killed. He didn't offer any statement. But when one person was killed in the north, he gave a statement. When somebody was killed in the north, he gave a statement in the north. Other places, he gave a statement. But in Uzombe, homes were burned, places destroyed. He never said a word. He pretended as if he never saw it. He pretended as if it never happened. And all of you are gallivanting everywhere. Our spokesperson, the spokesperson of IPOB, Master Simon Ekpa, came out and said that there will be no such rally. Biafra will not get involved. And Biafrans were sitting at home yesterday. The real Biafrans, those that want freedom, they spoke yesterday, they were sitting at home. But those infiltrators, those who have been sacked, they begin to push their propaganda. They went ahead to bribe people, bring people from different states. And they still went ahead to begin to parade, trying to think that we're going to endanger what we are doing. You cannot push us against our fellow Biafrans. They thought that maybe when they come out and begin to push them, we're going to use arms on them, and then they will say that we have killed Biafrans, we have done that. We are not taking the life of Biafrans. We can't take the life of our fellow Biafrans or innocent people. No. We know whom the enemy is, and we are going after them. We know who the enemy is. We are going after them. You must have to take every word you hear these days very serious. Some of you don't take things seriously. You think it's still a joke. We have passed that stage of joke. For Chukwu Okeke Abiama to allow them to remove Mazi Nnamdi, let me tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you don't know, is the most peaceful man among the Biafra agitators. The serious Biafra agitators, those who seriously want Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the most peaceful man among all of them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the most respectable, most peaceful, most diplomatic among all the people that genuinely want Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the most peaceful. So for Chukwu Okeke Abiama to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to step aside, they kidnapped him. Chukwu Okeke permitted them to kidnap him and remove him from the road. And somebody else is running the show today, in the spokesperson of Master Simon Ekpa, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not going to be business as usual. Chukwu Okeke Abiama allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to step aside for a reason. He allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped for a reason, so that the IPOB will be filtered. Today you can see IPOB have been filtered. It has been filtered. Go and check. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been kidnapped for more than a year, what have they been doing? Simon Ekpa is not doing it right. Simon Ekpa is not obeying. Simon Ekpa is not obeying order. He's not following command and control. Simon Ekpa is not following structure. Ask them. Tell me, out of all the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have put on the ground, which one are they following? Those people who are talking about structure. Which structure, among the whole structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put on the ground, which one are they following? None. None of the above. But they are busy gossiping. They are busy castigating. They are busy talking about irrelevant things. But they can't stop us. They can't stop us. My message is to encourage my fellow Biafrans. Any place you are, man or woman, prepare yourself for the days ahead. It is going to be more tough. You can see where I am. I have left my comfort zone. I've left my comfort zone. That is why I don't broadcast every day. I have to get myself ready, because we need to be, some of us need to be in Biafra land on the ground. Most of us have to be on the ground. And when that time is coming, which is approaching very soon, we'll be there. We are getting ourselves prepared. You better get yourself prepared. Get the necessary equipment around you. Get the necessary thing around you. 2023 cannot be business as usual. We have talked enough, and we will continue to talk until Biafra comes. We know that if we stop talking, some people are going to lose focus. That is why we are still talking. If not, the time for talking much has passed. But the most important thing is that it is no longer time for you to beg anybody. The only thing that we are saying now, if you are not willing to fight for Biafra, it is not compulsory, it's not mandatory that you must fight for it. You just get out of the way and allow people who want to fight for it. If you don't want to fight for Biafra, it is not mandatory that everybody must fight for it. It's not mandatory. It is not mandatory that everyone must fight for it. It is not mandatory. It is not mandatory. If you don't want to fight for Biafra, so be it. Relax and let those who are going to fight for it. When Biafra comes, it's going to contain every one of us. It will contain us, our in-laws, our friends and families. It's going to contain every one of us. But where you are going to have problem is when you stand in the way. You don't want to be in and you don't want to be out. That is where you are going to be damaged so badly. You're going to be crushed. You're going to be crushed. You're going to be crushed. If you are confused, you're going to be crushed. If you are standing in the gap, if you don't know what to do, if you don't like the way we are going about it, if you don't like the way you are going about it, go ahead, go your own way and do what you need to do, what you think is needful. Go ahead and continue to do it. Share the video to all platforms. Go ahead, do that thing that you feel that is right for you to do to make Biafra come. That was the instruction of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu instructed that if you know what to do to make Biafra come, go ahead. He's not stopping you. As I said before in my earlier broadcast, those of them who are saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it well, for the past 1 year plus, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is no longer in the picture. What have they done? What new strategy have they brought? Ask me, what new strategy have they brought? Is it P2B their strategy? They should come out and tell us if P2B is their strategy. They are here today talking about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, Simon Ekpa this, gossiping about Simon Ekpa. All they do is to counter everything that Simon Ekpa is doing. Ask them what is their own plan. No plan. Those are the people that need to be crushed, and they will be crushed soonest. Soonest. It doesn't matter what they think or what they believe, their propaganda or blackmail. We have no time for that. We have crossed that stage long time ago. And today, the real IPOB are still standing. With the spokesperson of Master Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa remains the spokesperson of the IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Master Nnamdi Kanu. Master Nnamdi Kanu remains the only leader, and there is no other person. Master Nnamdi Kanu remain the only leader, and Simon Ekpa acknowledges him every given day, every time. And whenever Master Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he takes off the mantle again, and he's going to come out very soon. He's going to come out because when we are talking about Biafra in 2023, coming out of Biafra is the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Automatic freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We can't have Biafra and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be in captivity. That is an abomination. It's not going to happen. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming out in speed. It doesn't matter what anybody says, what anybody does. It doesn't matter the propaganda they push from all angles, from all corners. No matter their propaganda, no matter their blackmail, we are going to overcome. We are going to overcome. So, they don't know what is coming. They don't know what is coming. Some of them think that we are just making noise. We only talk online. And when we talk, we are not doing anything. So be it. There's no need to explain to anybody. They are going to see it. Just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu instructed that we should keep away videos from operations. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave that instruction. That ESN should keep away videos from every operation. Keep away videos. Do not cover your operations. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. Let the caliphate themselves begin to confess of what is happening. When the time comes, they will be forced to speak. A lot is going on. Even as you're watching me, action is going on. As you're watching me, things are happening. But it is so sad that some people that claim they want Biafra. You see that I want Biafra, I want Biafra. But when it comes to action, do something for Biafra to come. Nothing. They got nothing to offer. That is what yesterday, so surprised, you see people celebrating. They say that the Biafran people did not obey the sit at home yesterday. They were happy that Peter Obi rally held yesterday. These are the same people that are telling you that they need freedom. And they are happy that the election is going to hold. The same people who are crying and saying that we want freedom, we don't want to be in that zoological republic anymore. They were celebrating yesterday that people disobey the spokesperson of IPOB. But of course, we know he was not disobeyed. When you see the thing that's happened, there are so many people that still observe. They say that yesterday to observe. In so many places. But infiltrators, just as usual, they will going to invite their friends and families, pay the ones they will pay, bring people from all corners to promote their evil agenda. But let me tell you, it is not going to be business as usual. We are going home. We are going home. My advice to those of you who are one Nigerians, who are still hoping that in one way or the other that you're going to try to get your so-called presidency if you like, call it Igbo, Ijo, or whatever presidency you were, or no. Those who are deceiving themselves, prepare yourself for the worst to happen. My advice to you is that, how prepared are you for what is coming? Because something is going to come in. Something is going to be triggered. Something is going to be triggered. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. It doesn't matter whether you like it. It is going to be triggered. How are you ready to defend yourself? For those of us who are prepared to go back home in 2023, we are getting much more prepared than ever. You can see the way I am here. I have left my comfort zone. I have left my comfort zone, getting myself dried up, do the necessary thing, do the necessary exercise, prepare myself for tomorrow. You got to do the same. You got to do the same. Every one of us have to put hand on the deck. I'm not supposed to be broadcasting now, but I have to. I have to encourage my... I know I have so many followers here who are always here whenever I broadcast. I need to speak with them. I need to talk with them, to encourage them. That silence is not cowardice. Something heavy is coming. You are going to see it. You will not only hear about it, you will see it with your eyes. Prepare yourself for the homecoming of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Prepare for yourself for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come and lift our flag of Biafra. It is going to happen. It doesn't matter whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not, it's going to happen. And when I remember Biafra, my joy gets complete. It makes me stronger. It makes me fight more. It makes me hold on more. It makes me stand more firm. There is no going back. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. There is no going back. We cannot afford to risk anything or say, let us begin to think of that or that. No, we don't do that. We're going to fight until the last man standing. The only thing that is going to make us to stop is for them.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.